Welcome to Stay Secure 360, where we break down practical security, safety, and real-world ways to protect yourself, your home, and the people around you. An unexpected knock at the door is usually nothing serious. It might be a delivery, a neighbor, a tradie, or someone at the wrong address. But sometimes it is a scam, a pressure sale, an impersonation attempt, or simply someone you do not want to let inside. The problem is that a lot of people react too quickly. They hear the knock, walk straight to the door, and open it before they have taken even 2 seconds to assess what is going on. That is exactly what you do not want to do. When someone knocks unexpectedly, the first step is simple. Do not rush. Slow the moment down. Look first. Use a peephole, a window, an intercom, a camera, or whatever view you have before you decide what to do next. Queensland Police specifically advise using a peephole or window to see who is outside and keeping the screen door locked. If you do not know the person, do not feel pressured to open the door fully. You are allowed to be cautious. You are allowed to ask who they are. You are allowed to speak through the door or through a locked screen barrier. Police guidance is clear that you should open your door only to people you know and trust, and if you feel unsure, do not allow them into your home. The next step is to verify, not assume. A uniform, a clipboard, a lanyard, or a confident tone does not automatically mean someone is legitimate. If a person says they are from a company, a utility, a building service, a charity, or they need access for some urgent reason, ask to see identification and take a proper look at it before you decide anything. NSW Police and Queensland Police both advise checking the identification of unknown visitors, especially service or repair people, salespeople, and charity workers. And if you are still unsure, do not rely on what they are telling you at the door. Call the company or organization yourself using a trusted number you look up independently. Do not use a number handed to you by the visitor if something feels off. That extra minute is often the difference between staying safe and getting talked into something you did not want. Another important rule is this: do not let urgency make the decision for you. If someone says, "This will only take a second, it's urgent, I just need to come in quickly," or "I need to check something inside," that should make you more cautious, not less. Pressure is often part of the tactic, whether the person is selling something, trying to get information, or trying to get inside your home. If a stranger says they need to use your phone or need help urgently, you do not have to let them inside to be helpful. NSW Police and Queensland Police both advise that you can offer to make the call for them while keeping them outside. If you are home alone and feeling uneasy, trust that instinct. Police guidance specifically says that if you feel frightened or concerned, you do not have to open the door, and you can create the impression that someone else is in the house. That brings up a bigger point. Good home security is not about being rude. It is about staying in control. You do not need to over-explain. You do not need to apologize for being careful. And you do not need to open the door just because someone knocked on it. A calm, simple response is enough. Something like, "Can I help you?" Or, "Who are you here to see?" Or, "I'm not able to open the door, but you can tell me what this is about." That keeps the interaction controlled without being aggressive. There are also a few red flags worth taking seriously. Be cautious if the person seems too pushy, avoids answering basic questions, refuses to show ID, tries to create urgency, wants to step inside quickly, or gives you a story that does not quite add up. ScamWatch also advises asking for identification, not letting unexpected callers in, and not agreeing to offers or deals on the spot. And here is one people forget: sometimes a knock at the door is not really about speaking to you at all. It can simply be a way of checking whether someone is home. NSW Police Community Crime Prevention messaging has warned that some break-and-enter offenders knock first, then use a cover story if someone answers. So if something feels strange, take note of the person, the time, what they said, and whether they came in a vehicle. If the behavior feels suspicious or you feel unsafe, contact police. If it is an emergency or you believe someone is trying to force entry, call 000 immediately. Queensland Police guidance says to call police if you feel unsafe and to dial 000 in an emergency. The real goal here is simple. When someone knocks at your door unexpectedly, Do not let the knock control the moment. You control the moment. Look first. Verify. Keep barriers in place. Trust your instincts. And do not let politeness override safety. Most unexpected knocks are harmless. But the right habit is not blind trust. It is calm, controlled caution. If you found this useful, subscribe to Stay Secure 360 for more practical videos on home security, online safety, situational awareness, conflict prevention, and everyday security. Let me know in the comments, what do you think is the biggest mistake people make when answering the door unexpectedly?